Hey, what up, y'all? What up, man? What up? Let's get y'all going. Let's get to it. Tequila Thursday. Sober Thursday for me, guys. Rare sober Thursday for me. It's a rare sober Thursday, but hey, cheers. Guys, if you tailed the cheat sheet today, at the bottom of the cheat sheet, we had Nick Kurtz, we had Jordan Walker, and Yordan Alvarez. All three just cashed. All three just hit home runs. 3-leg home run parlay. If you took my cheat sheet today, which was posted in the free chat, the top 3 most likely to hit 2+ home runs, all of them hit 1. Nick Kurtz, Jordan Walker, Yordan Alvarez. All 3 went yard. Cash it, guys. Yeah, I know tequila today, man, but don't you worry. We polished the bottle off. We don't got no more tequila. It's been polished off. It's all gone. Drink that motherfucker. Last Thursday. But yeah, we're back on it today. I might have to get a tequila late night for maybe the Canadians game. But I got some shit I need to take care of, and I don't need to be drinking and driving this early in the day. So, all right, guys. I do not condone drinking and driving, but I've had my fair share of times I probably shouldn't have driven. I'll just take the toll road, dude. I jump on that motherfucker. Next thing I know, I wake up the next day and I got a big fucking $50 bill. I'm like, God damn it. This one, this is, the fuck is this name? Grand Mayan Tequila Reposado. Grand Mayan. I think it's like 120. It's pretty good. I actually prefer... Oh, almost fell, man. I almost fell. I actually prefer the Scully more than I like this one. This is cheaper. This one's like, I don't know, maybe 80. I prefer this one over this one, which is more expensive. And obviously, y'all see me drink the 42. That's my favorite. But yeah, let's get into it, guys. Let's get into it. Tequila Thursday. Let's cash. So 3 more legs. Let's see if we cash them. We cashed 3 already. Jordan Walker, Nick Kurtz, Yordan Alvarez. Already hit home runs, already went yard. Let's get straight to it. I'll get to the game lines. But the 3 home runs I like most after those 3 that just cashed, hopefully we stay on a roll. Give me Kyle Schwarber. Give me Salvador Perez. And give me... Who's that last leg that I had written down? Motherfucker. I want to say it's Kyle Tucker. No, it's not fucking Kyle Tucker. Oh, Suzuki. All right, there we go. Run it back. Suzuki for the Cubs. Kyle Schwarber for the Phillies. Salvador Perez for the Royals. That's the 3-leg. All right? Salvador Perez for the Royals. Suzuki for the Cubs. Kyle Schwarber for the Phillies. 3-leg plus 17,000. That's my second favorite 3-leg of the night. Or for the day. I like the earlier guys. We cashed on it. Yordan Alvarez, Jordan Walker, as well as Nick Kurtz, all went yard. Kurtz back-to-back games. We had him last night. We had Juan Soto with Tatis. Is Tatis ever going to hit a goddamn home run? Is Tatis ever going to hit a home run this season? I'm like looking at it today like this dude's primed to hit a home run today. Pair him up with Soto. Soto cracks a home run. Now I'm like, just all we need is Tatis. No, doesn't go yard. Fucking Juan Soto, dude. He's been clutch. Comes in the clutch, but I just keep getting fucking cracked with Tatis, man. 3 legs, guys. Home run. Gonna repeat it for you guys. Jordan, sorry, that one already cashed. 3 legs, Suzuki for the Cubs. All right? Kyle Schwarber for the Phillies. And then lastly, Salvador Perez for the Royals. I'll go through the reasons why. Ranger Suarez for the Boston Red Sox has been giving up a lot of sharp contact. Obviously, Kyle Schwarber is a staple for home runs. The dude is a big power hitter. Just look at the fucking forearms on that guy. Goes yard easily. He can hit a pop fly out the park, especially over there to right field in Fenway. Now, move on over to Salvador Perez. Hasn't hit the ball that well this year. He's hitting less home runs this year than he did last year. But what I saw last night and what I've seen over the last 2 games, he hit a line drive last night at 108 mile per hour off the bat speed. If that ball was just slightly elevated, it's out the park. He hit 2 of those in this series already. If he just gets one of those elevated, it's gone. So give me Salvador Perez just based off of going up against a weak pitcher in K on the White Sox, and then also the bat speed and the barrel rate has just been incredible this series. So he's due. He's got one coming. And then lastly, Suzuki. He's, in my opinion, the best power hitter in the lineup. We've seen him go yard a couple times over the last few weeks. If there's a spot today, I think he can expose him. He can go yard. I know he's facing a better pitcher tonight in the lineup, and you could argue why would you risk him going up against Chris Sale? But Chris Sale's given up a home run in each one of his starts this season. I feel like if there's anybody that can get Sale, it's Suzuki. So that's where we're at with it. Crash board. Crash board's a tequila. Is that what we're talking about right now? Is that what somebody said? Somebody said crash board, but I haven't looked at it. Everything. I like that. But yeah, guys, repeating it one more time here, and then I'll go over game lines for MLB. All right, going over game lines for MLB. And then I'll give you two more home run guys that I just kind of like on the maybe a 2-leg. 3-leg, Kyle Schwarber, Phillies. Suzuki for the Cubs. And then Salvador Perez for the Royals. You could say Kyle Tucker. Ohtani's out the lineup tonight. I'm not a huge Kyle Tucker believer. I don't think they're going to pitch to Max Muncy. Max Muncy's probably the more likely. But I do like Kyle Tucker, how he matches up with Landon Root tonight. Lefty. He's a pull hitter. He can hit it down the line there in the shorter right field side. So I do lean Kyle Tucker a little bit for a home run tonight. Also probably give Murakami a look as well for the White Sox. I mean, Bubic is a good pitcher for the Royals, but he's given up some home runs this year as well. So maybe give Murakami a look for a home run and Kyle Tucker a home run as well. If you wanted to take those guys as a 2-leg. So, but that's where we're at, man. I'm going to jump into game lines now. We don't have a lot of games left on the slate. Couple we called right, couple we called wrong today. Reds crushed the Nats. We were on that one. I'm waiting to see what happens with this A's game. We're all over the Brewers cash, but I do have a parlay riding on the A's getting a win. So we'll see if they're able to close that out. I know right now they were down 1 last time I checked. All right, guys, but we got a couple games here tonight. We got Philly and the Red Sox. We got Cubs and Braves, Royals, White Sox, Giants, Dodgers. I'll give you a take on each side. Phillies. I like the Phillies tonight. Dude, you got Luzardo on the mound. Dude has been great this season. I know that his ERA doesn't reflect it, but Luzardo's the better pitcher. He's better than Ranger Suarez. There's better bats in the Phillies lineup. Phillies have hit lefties way better this season as opposed to how they started the season. They weren't hitting them very well. Over the last 6 weeks, they've really stepped up. I think they have to do a good job tonight. They drive in some runs. Give me the Phillies on the money line at -110. There's a lot of value there. It's a coin flip game, and you're giving me the better bats and the better pitcher on a coin flip. Give me the Phillies -110. Chicago Cubs, Braves. I can't trust Sale, man. I know I'm not willing to pay -180 on the Braves for a pitcher that on his last start got blown out and got dogged out. The Cubs have good bats. They can get Sale. Ben Brown, I know, doesn't have the best strikeout stuff, but he's a decent pitcher. I like the Cubs through the first 5 innings. Give me the half run in case this thing is tied through 5 and the Cubs win. That's -110. Give me the Cubs through the first 5 if they can steal a run off a Sale early or keep this thing tied through 5. I like that play. First 5 innings with the Cubs, half run, plus half run. All right, first 5 innings, Cubs, half run. Royals, White Sox. I've been on the Royals 2 days in a row. My first read when the series started was I kind of leaned the White Sox, but I looked at how well the Royals have been hitting the ball, and that was just that. They had 11 hits in the first game. The White Sox only had 5, but 3 of those hits were home runs. The deciding factors in these games have been the home runs that the Royals have given up. I think the Royals come out tonight and hit the piss out the ball. They've been hitting the piss out the ball all series long. They just haven't scored more runs than the White Sox because the White Sox have hit more home runs, which typically wins you games. So I believe the Royals come out tonight, have a good game. Give me the Royals on the money line, -130. Keep it moving. Giants, Dodgers, -1.5, plus money, +125 at -1.5. I'll lay the 2 runs. Dodgers win by 3, win by 4. Landon Root is not a great pitcher. I believe Sheehan's the better pitcher here. Obviously, it's the Dodgers lineup. But remember, Ohtani's not playing tonight. So that is a question mark. The Giants have beat the Dodgers 5 straight games. Dodgers won last night to break the losing streak. I think they continue and they build on that. Give me the Dodgers to get a win today, -1.5. I also like Mookie Betts for either 2 total bases or 2 runs, hits, and RBIs. Either one of those guys works in that play. I like him for 2 total bases, or you could take Mookie Betts for 2 hits, RBI, runs, or hits. You could do either one. I also kind of like the under. What game did I like the under in? I want to say the Dodgers game. Yeah, I kind of like the under 9 runs in the Dodgers game as well. I mean, I know the Dodgers have big bats, but I believe these pitchers are good enough to keep it a lower scoring game. I think this game finishes off like 2-4, 2 to maybe 6. But yeah, I don't really see it getting higher than that. I think the Giants might hang 2 runs, and the Dodgers finish with somewhere between 4 to 6. So I kind of lean the under 8.5 on the Dodgers game. Royals, White Sox. I told you guys I like the money line on the Royals. I like Bobby Witt for a hit, or you could do Bobby Witt for the same type of play for Mookie Betts. 2 hits, RBIs, or run. That means he can get any variation of those. He just needs 2 of them. He needs either a hit, a RBI, and a run. He hits a home run, it clears all of them. So I like 2+ for him, and I like 2+ for Mookie Betts on run, hits, and RBIs. 2+, like -170, -150 odds. I think that the no-run first inning is alive on the Cubs game and the Braves. Give me the Cubs on the first 5 innings on the plus run line, and then give me the no-run first inning in that game. Cubs, Braves, no-run first inning. All right, that's where I'm at on that, guys. Just taking a quick look at what y'all got. Just plays, cool. Appreciate y'all. That boy Kyle been hot. That's the thing. Somebody called it out. Kyle Tucker has been hot. I think he's due for a home run. So I don't hate the play. Kyle Tucker and Murakami together as a 2-leg, because Murakami's been hitting the piss out the ball this year, and Kyle Tucker's been hitting it well. Difference is Murakami's hit home runs. Kyle Tucker hasn't hit as many. But I do like Kyle Tucker tonight. I think he could get one, especially being a lefty, having that shorter right field at Dodger Stadium. Shohei's not playing tonight. Mookie should be playing. Mookie, last time I checked, was active and in the starting lineup. Ohtani is not playing. Somebody asked, is Ohtani playing? Maybe they withdrew Mookie tonight. So if they took Mookie out, go Kyle Tucker. I like Kyle Tucker for a home run, so you could probably take the same line for Kyle Tucker. Yeah, Tucker and Schwarber's not a bad read. We got Schwarber in our 3-leg parlay. Give me Kyle Schwarber, Suzuki from the Cubs, and Salvador Perez for the Royals, plus 17,000 home run. Let's see what we cook up. We already cashed on Yordan Alvarez, Jordan Walker, and Nick Kurtz, 3-leg home run. If you looked at my cheat sheet today, I dropped in all the chats. The cheat sheet had those guys listed for 2 home runs each. Yeah, if you played all 3 of them, good for you, cashed. I wish I would have played all 3 together. I played fucking, who was it? Jordan Walker and Yordan Alvarez together. So only a 2-leg for me. But if you played all 3 of them together, I know I had a client hit me up and say, yo, you cashed this shit. And I was like, damn, I wish I would have. I didn't fucking play it. Didn't play all 3 together. No, I don't think you did, big dog. I don't think you missed too much. I'll run through it one more time. Wrapping up the NHL real quick. If anybody's NHL fans, I think the Canadians get it done tonight. They wrap this bitch up. Give me the Canadians plus money, plus 100 to win the game tonight. I also lean on the over on that. 5.5 on the over. We've seen it hit out of the 4 games, or 5 games, I want to say. Out of the 5 games, we've seen it hit 3 times and miss 2 times. So right around a 55% hit rate. I believe they go over tonight in a game that is going to be high action. And if anybody's trailing late, we'll see some empty net goals. So give me the over 5.5 in that game, as well as the Canadians to win on the money line. Now back to baseball, guys. Somebody said, hey, did I miss some stuff? Well, here's 2 home run parlays. Kyle Schwarber for a home run. Suzuki for a home run. He's on the Cubs. And then Salvador Perez from the Royals. All 3 of those guys together for a 3-leg plus 17,000. And then you could pair up Murakami and Kyle Tucker for a 2-leg home run. Dodgers player Tucker, and then Murakami, White Sox player. Pair those guys up, do what you want. But those are the top 5 home runs today, guys. Do what you want with those guys. Murakami, Kyle Schwarber, Suzuki, Salvador Perez, and then Kyle Tucker. So that's pretty much it. Those are the 5 guys for the rest of the night that I like. We already cashed on my top 5 pretty much today. I just wish I would have sequenced them better. Fucking just missed it. Put Tatis with Soto, and I wish I would have put Kurtz with Jordan Alvarez and Jordan Walker. We would have had a nice little 3-leg already on the board. I feel like there's one more guy we had that went yard. Maybe I have to go back and look at my app. Ducks Vikings playing tonight, yeah. I think the Golden Knights close it out. I think they close it out, and I think they go over as well in that game. I don't know. I think I'll stay away from the total in that game. I played the under last time, and it looked like the under was going to hit. And then all of a sudden, they get 2 empty net goals with under a minute left. Yeah, I'll probably stay away from the game total on that one. But I think the Vegas Knights close it out. They're just too much for the Ducks defensively, and they have good enough scorers to make a push and score goals. Even if the Ducks get up 2-0, the counterattack and the defense for the Vegas Knights are too good. I think the Vegas Knights win it. So give me the Vegas Knights over the Ducks, and then give me the Canadians. But yeah, I like the Canadians play a little bit more tonight on the money line, plus money. But Vegas Golden Knights, we've been rocking with them all series. Ducks cashed us early in the series. Then we kind of switched over to the Knights after we saw that defensive momentum, and they've been cashing for us ever since. Guys, wrapping it up, game lines, and I'm out of here. We're going to go Phillies on the money line. We're going to go Cubs first 5 innings, but make sure you take the half run. You want the plus half run in case this thing is tied up 0-0 or 1-1. So take that Cubs half run for the first 5 innings. Take the Royals on the money line. Take the Dodgers, lay the points, -1.5. Dodgers win it. I think that I'm going to call the correct score. You can play it if you want. I think the correct score is going to be 2-5 tonight. I think Dodgers win 2-5. All right, that's my take on it. And I think the under hits under 8.5 on that Dodgers game as well. So that's my take on baseball today. Last time with the home runs, I'm running a victory lap. Let's cash it. We're going to go with Kyle Schwarber from the Phillies. We're going to go with Suzuki from the Cubs. And we're going to go with Salvador Perez from the Royals. That is a 3-leg 17,000 parlay. Then we're going to do a 2-leg with Murakami from the White Sox and Kyle Tucker from the Cubs. Not the Cubs. He was on the Cubs last year. The Dodgers. Kyle Tucker from the Dodgers. And then Murakami from the White Sox. All right, that's where we're at with it. You guys got any favorite plays? Who do you guys like? Do you think Anaheim can steal one more from the Knights? Or the Knights got this thing? They're going to wrap it up. So, Dodgers, guys. Kyle Tucker, the Dodgers. Murakami, White Sox. Salvador Perez, Royals. Suzuki, Cubs. And Kyle Schwarber, Phillies. There's your big hit lottos. There's your parlays. Go throw them in there. Hopefully we cash, man. It'd be nice to see that cash. So, let's go win the day. I appreciate you tuning in. I'll be back on live. I might jump on the weekend, maybe a Saturday or Sunday. Saturday I might not. I'm playing in a golf tournament that I play in every year. It's a gambling golf tournament. Going to be a bunch of degenerates out there. So we'll see how that goes. But I might do a live in the morning on Saturday just to kind of catch up with everybody. I typically only do it Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday. So, yeah, let's go get him tonight, Matt. I appreciate you, man. Always much love, big dog. I put out an exclusive home run in here if you want it. It's going to be Kyle Schwarber, Salvador Perez, and who's that? Suzuki. Suzuki from the Cubs, Salvador Perez, Kyle Schwarber. Those 3, we're going to take them all together, plus 17,000. And then we're going to go with Kyle Tucker from the Dodgers, and Murakami from the White Sox. So if you want to take those, that's an exclusive for the live tonight. You guys are getting that exclusively. So I appreciate y'all tuning in, man. Let's go cash the day. And that's it. That's where we're at, man. I'll see y'all later. Book the one way.